Hi, I'm Dr. Lisa Thompson of drlisamthompson.com, and I have a question for you. Have you ever heard the expression, go with your gut? Well, in this video, we're going to talk about why going with your gut often leads to more purchases and how we can tap into people's gut feelings to make more sales. What we need to understand about the decisions of why people buy. Okay, why people buy. People buy based on emotions first. Then they come back and justify later with logic. And the reason for that is that it's biologically rooted, all right? In our brains, we really have two main centers for our brain, okay, when it comes to thinking of this from the buying perspective. The first part of our brain, the neocortex, that's the most advanced part of our brain, and that controls language. It also helps us understand facts and figures. So when you're looking at marketing, okay, that's focusing on what the product is and what the product does, okay? But then we have what's called the limbic system. The limbic system controls emotions. The limbic system does not understand language. That's why people really have a hard time explaining their emotions, you know, from love to anger to joy to fulfillment, okay? And the people who follow great leaders and great companies, when they have their message geared toward a why, where it really resonates with people's values and beliefs, okay, they're going to buy because it fulfills one core human need. And we all have it. And that is the need for belonging, the need for connection. Okay, you know, if you traveled anywhere into a new city or a new country and you meet someone who, you know, maybe is from your local area or, you know, another American in this example, you're traveling in another country, meet another American, you have an instant kinship. There's this belonging. It's rooted in you. It's biological. Okay, and so when we've learned growing up, how many of you remember learning growing up when you would be in school and the teachers would tell you on multiple choice tests, go with your gut? Because if you sit and you wait longer on making a decision when you're looking at multiple choices, you become more confused, okay? And the confused mind will, you know, and you begin to self-doubt yourself, and a confused mind will never come up with the right answer. In the buying process, a confused mind will not buy. So what the good companies do, and when you think about Apple, why is it that Apple, all right, they don't make a real superior product, okay? You know, they make, you know, as far as with their computers, their mobile devices, you know, there are other companies out there that have far superior quality products than an Apple. Yet why do people line up for 6 hours waiting for the new phone? Or they are going to spend more money to get an Apple MacBook, okay? And the reason for that is that Apple's mission, Apple's markets to the why of people. And there's that message to market match. So when you're looking at creating offer, okay, you're looking to market to people, to appeal to people, to get more people reaching out to you. You have to find their why, okay? You have to find out what their why is, because marketing is a message to market match, okay? And if you understand that, when you're talking to people, when you're creating your content, and you know your market, and that's why, you know, with your audience, it's not just understanding the demographic. It's not knowing how old they are, how many kids they have, and knowing their problems. You also have to understand what drives their behavior, okay? What is the ultimate outcome that they want? What is this big, audacious, hairy desire that they are constantly looking for? Okay, you know, I see a lot with network marketers where they talk about the product and they talk about, you know, I've been pitched with it where they have this amazing product and they talk about all these different, you know, formulations and what's in the ingredients. And what it does is, you know, sometimes you don't even understand what these ingredients are, what this proprietary formula is. It doesn't focus on that. What it focuses on instead is, you know, hey, I don't know all what's in it. I just started taking it, but you know what? I feel so good. I don't have any cravings to overeat and nosh. And the other day, my husband paid me the best compliment and he said, I look amazing. Hey, think about that. You know, people respond to that emotion. Like, you know, hey, I want my husband or my wife to recognize me, okay, and give me those compliments. So you know what? I'm going to try that product so I can have that feeling, okay? Because people buy with feelings. They want what it's going to make them feel, okay? So you have to be thinking always about that why. You have that why position, and you're focusing on that why of your prospect. You know, when it comes time and they're reaching out to you, they're going to be more open to taking a look at your product, service, or business. I want to leave you with one more final thought when it comes to buying. And I read this in Simon Sinek's book, Start With Why. And he was talking about how back in the day with laundry commercials, okay, laundry detergent commercials, where the marketing message was all centered around how the clothes looked. You wanted the whites brighter and the colors brighter. You know, and people, they thought that having brighter colored clothes was what people wanted, was what the housewives wanted. But what they found when they were doing research is that one of the first things that women did when they took their clothes out of the dryer is they would put it up to their face, or if they took it down from the clothesline, if they were drying it outside, and they smelled. They loved the smell of fresh, clean clothes. So the companies that switched to talking about how fresh clothes were wound up making more sales. So always keep that in mind. What is the why? What is that emotional component that is going to connect people? And when you have that why matched with your message, and it matches and is congruent to your audience, you're really going to see an increase in your results. So there you have it, my friends. I hope you got value from this video today. If you did, leave a comment and share it. If you don't have a copy of Simon Sinek's book, Start With Why, I really recommend you go and pick up a copy. It is available on Amazon in multiple formats, Kindle, paperback, and Audible. I have the Amazon link in the video description, and it's also in the first pinned comment section below this video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.